You know, I don't do a whole lot of just unboxing videos here on this channel, but sometimes I get a guitar and I just can't wait. And this one, there's a reason for it, and I'll tell you in just a minute, but let's check this out. This is from Aklot. It is a Fanfret 7-string. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and I do love chugs, man. I love those deep guttural chugs, and I've only owned one 7-string in my life. I actually bought an Epiphone Flying V that was a 7-string, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it, okay? The neck was just this big, giant, baseball bat type neck. I just didn't love the guitar, so I ended up selling it. There have been a lot of advancements in 7-string since then. Fan frets were not a thing back when I bought that. So I was pretty excited when I found one on Amazon from a company called Aklot. It's a newish company. A lot of times these guitars that come from China and other countries, they just don't have the best descriptions. You can tell that it was like, I don't know, we just made this guitar and we're selling them. This company, if you read the description for this guitar, and they have one that's like a chameleon purple blue, I call it purple color, they seem like they really know what they're talking about, and they're really aiming this thing at specific audiences, particularly metal. So I do urge you to go check out the listing, which I'll put down in the description. But I just wanted to get this thing unboxed, and there's a good reason to do that instead of leaving it for a day to acclimate or anything like that. So let's check it out. All right, like I said, I wanted to do a quick unboxing, but here is the, well, this is kind of the issue. UPS guy, which he's a really good guy, brings it to me, he goes, you're gonna wanna open that right away because this was just open because this box was torn, you see there. So I was like, uh-oh. Well, that's why I'm not gonna do any kind of acclimation time or anything like that. Let's just show you this thing up close here. Aklot, it's a nice case that's on here. All right, got a little zipper here. Yeah, I just went ahead and took this thing right out of the box and said, okay. So inside of here, we've got a strap, and this actually looks like it's kind of a nice strap. That'd be a little bit nicer than what I usually use, okay? Show you more of that when we actually do the review. A little "We're Here For You" card about your after sales. Wow. There's a whole instruction manual in here, so that'll be interesting. Oh, we got a little string mute, dampener. And this also is inside the box. This is a distortion pedal. It says clarity over chaos, saturation with control. Oblivion is a modern high-gain distortion pedal, purpose-built for today's progressive and extended range guitarist. Engineered for down-tuned guitars and low-register riffing, delivers aggressive saturation while maintaining tight low end. Well, there's more to it on that description, but so basically it's a distortion pedal that is tuned for a 7-string. And we got a couple of Allen wrenches down here. Okay. There's the front of that. Now, honestly, I'm surprised this didn't fall out of the box because it was just kind of floating around inside the box. So, put that box completely open like that. Yeah, my UPS guy, he looks out for me. Let's take it over here. Now, I didn't actually inspect this. Oh, there's another pocket up here at the top. That's pretty deep. I didn't actually inspect it because I wanted to do an unboxing, and this is an Amazon purchase, so Amazon's really good about returns. If need be, I will do that. I think he just wanted to see it. I said, well, listen, Parker, you can watch the channel. Okay. All right, nice. It does have Velcro up here at the top, and then, oh, it even has a little block in there for the neck. I don't know if you can see that, but. All right, moment of truth. Did this thing get jacked up in shipping? Well, we're about to find out. Ooh. Yeah, let me pull this up here. That's nice. It's a good looking headstock on here. Oh man, that is nice. That's a nice finish on this thing. Arch top and everything else. Ooh, that neck feels good too. I had one 7-string in my past and it was just such a big fat neck on there. I just really didn't want to play it that much. Pull that off of there. Ooh, man. Look at this. Got fanned frets on here. Never had a fanned fret guitar, so I'm really, really curious about how this is going to be. So far, it looks really, really good. I did have somebody show the electronics, which I'm going to have to take a look at that on a Facebook group, and it didn't look real great, so I don't know. But I like this. The finish is just nice. Well, let's check and see if it's in tune. That's an absolutely not. All right, well, I'm gonna play around with this thing and we'll see how it all goes. I don't even want to plug it in right now because I gotta get this thing all tuned up and stuff. So if you want to hear how it sounds, hang out because we'll get that full review for you as soon as possible. All right, I actually just finished editing that unboxing and I thought, I can't leave you like that. I gotta have a little bit of tone, so we'll further expand upon this. The strings are not stretched out and I haven't really fully gotten into this guitar yet because I just tuned it up. So I thought, let's just get a little tone test. That's on a Angle Fireball 25 tube amp, no effects. I didn't plug in that distortion pedal that they sent with it yet. Just wanted to get it as pretty much raw as possible. Not too bad. I think it sounds pretty darn good, and especially going to be better when I start using it with my Fender Tone Master Pro or even trying out that distortion pedal. More to come. Yeah, but the fact that that box was broken like that doesn't seem to have had any effect on it. Neck looks great. Roasted maple neck on here. Everything looks like it's in great shape. So there we go, $240, and that includes the distortion pedal, plus this thing looks fantastic. It has a roasted maple neck, string through bridge, Okume body, gig bag, strap, string mute, and of course this distortion pedal. Now I'm gonna dig into this thing. I'm gonna take a look at the electronics because that might be the weak point in this and one of the reasons why the price is lower. But like I said, this company seems like they actually know what they're talking about when it comes to guitarists. If you read the description on Amazon, it's like, okay, that's pretty much what sold me after I saw somebody post it in one of the Facebook groups for cheap guitars, and I was like, ooh, that looks good. I didn't like that purple version of it, or the Burple version. It's like a color changing blue purple. You might though, so there's that version available as well. And I'll get this review done as soon as possible. This could be a great Christmas gift for yourself or somebody else you know. I'm hoping that with 7 strings and those fan frets, it'll just kind of open things up for me and give me a new perspective and help me with some of my creativity. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, just a short video today, and I just want to thank you so much for your support here on the channel. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, always very important. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's a red subscribe button down there, notification bell as well. So click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. Don't forget there's also a hype button down there and a thanks button. You know what to do with either of those. And I just want to thank you again. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.